Welcome to Landrianka on YouTube. Here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Okay, I've got so much I could talk about, but it's always the same thing, isn't it? Fear, doubt, worry, beliefs, blocks, pain, suffering. Oh my gosh, why did we come down here? Seriously, sometimes I'm like, and then you go into that awesome space where you're connected to the one and it all makes sense. And that's our challenge, getting to that place. Pushing all of the stuff away. Allowing that light to shine. Now you know my new program coming out is called One Big Thing. And I'm sort of giving you some hints and little mini lessons along the way about the one big thing. Gotta know what you want. Really know what you want. Not sort of what you want, or you gotta be so clear about what you want. That's your message to the universe. What's your message? Right? So I want to talk about blocks. A lot of people will say, well, I don't have any blocks. I do believe that I can have abundance or a relationship or whatever it is you're, trying to manifest. I do believe. No. There's a block. There is a block. Unless it's like you're a major manifester, excuse me, and you've got something new you want to bring in, but that you wouldn't watch these videos because you can manifest like that. Even I have times when I'm like, okay, not manifesting as quickly on this one. What's going on? And then I realize there's maybe some underlying thing that's going on, and I have to catch it. And that's the tough part, is because that disbelief is back here. Because you're talking, yes, I know this, I believe this. There is an underlying current, that undertow that pulls you back out. Back out. We're going to talk about the undertow in my courses. Water could even look pretty calm. And that comes and this pulls you and you're like, where did that come from? Have you ever had an undertow take you down? I was in Hawaii once. I got a real strong experience of what a real undertow can do. And that baby pulled me down and under the water and out. Like, it might as well have been a giant grabbing my ankles and pulling me out. And I went, wow, this is what people don't understand is so powerful that can kill them. That's why so many people drown. They can't even imagine that it could be that powerful. And I'm thinking it'll pull me out. No, it pulled me under. It pulled me under, and that's what's going on when you are blocking whatever you want to manifest or bring in your life. There is an undertow that could be so powerful it takes you by surprise, and you're like, how did I end up on the bottom of the ocean with sand up my nose? Right? That's what happens. You have to really pay attention and know that it's there. And put all of your precautions. You got to put in your precautions, and that is connecting to manifesting. I'm going to say this 1,000 times. I think I almost have 1,000 videos right now as of this video. And meditation is what clears that out. And then you can reconnect to what you know is real and peaceful. And then you never have that underlying, because a lot of you are manifesting, you're sitting there saying to yourself, well, why am I not feeling 100% about this? But you don't know really what it is. There is something talking back here. There is something that's saying, just give up. Oh my God, you have, how much left in your bank account? You should be freaking out right now. I mean, how are you going to get out of this? And this is what's going on back there. And you may even be saying it in your head and you don't even realize you're doing it. And this is where the watchdog has to be in place. That block is there. So if you are having difficulty, if you're having feelings, so this is when you have to pay attention to the feelings. Is it feeling like, wow, I am so confident and sure, I'm just waiting for it to show up? But if you keep like trying to manifest, you're not sure it's going to show up. Somewhere you're like still thinking you have to keep putting your little spell out there because, you know, it's going to bring it to you. No, you're doing it. You're bringing it to you. So if you're questioning yourself or not feeling 100%, there's an undertow pulling you back. And you have to clear that out. You have to recognize what it is. What is that? It's the pattern. Probably a pattern. I know mine was. I had patterns. We all have patterns. From what you've ever learned, and then you find it, look at your whole life. There's probably a pattern of either unhealthy relationships, lack of self-worth, inability to earn money, or inability to keep money. Maybe you earn it and you lose it. Maybe there's always a struggle somewhere. Maybe there's always chaos. No, even if you're in a good place, somehow you create some kind of chaos. I know a lot of people that do that because you came from a chaotic background. You will know. Look at that pattern and say, what's going on right now? What's going on? Oh, my mom and dad never really loved me. I never felt self-worth. So I'm going into this wanting this, and I'm uncomfortable with connecting to a healthy relationship because deep down, I don't know what that is. I can't even imagine it, and there's a little bit of an addiction to the excitement of the bad stuff, right? By the way, that's not me at all. I'm just saying I know people like that, and I know that's what's going on. They can't recognize a good relationship. They've never been in one. They never saw one. But I'll tell you what, when you're writing that little list, respectful, peaceful, easygoing, giving, loving, flexible, loves my friends, loves my family, loves animals, stable, connected to God, whatever you want, make that list. That's what you want, and when that shows up, you'll know it. There it is. Check, 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 check. Oh, he's even 6 foot tall. Check. So, you may see this other thing show up and you're connecting to that because you've trained yourself. You've trained yourself to connect to that. And then you recognize and say, that is not on my checklist. Ooh, he's got a little bit of a temper. Bye-bye. Not, oh, well, he fits all these other things. No, that's out. It's out. And a lot of you don't know how to walk away from that. The job that didn't seem quite right, your gut was telling you, walk, walk. The other one will come. And the universe is going to keep sending this stuff because you're still connecting to that stuff a little bit, right? Still connecting to the dysfunction and the I'm not worth it and the bad boss and all that stuff. It's going to keep sending some of that stuff. And then when you start rejecting it, the message to the universe is, oh, I don't want this anymore. And the brain starts to reprogram and rewire and go, okay, she is not, this is not what we want. We sent this. And then other opportunities will come in and those will be check, 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 check. Yes, please. Watch it. When you're manifesting, know what you want. One big thing. And be very clear about that. And then you can have your detailed list, but you got to start the one big thing. A very healthy relationship, a lucrative job, abundance, whatever it is. And then you make your detailed list about what that means. And you can even put a time period, but I don't really suggest that. I really don't, because what happens is if the universe is pulling this together and it takes longer, or you're not being consistent with your manifesting and your focus, and and your dateline passes, you lose faith. Oh, that's it. It's not working. It's working. Just got to laser focus more. Get rid of the other stuff. Pull it in. Those blocks and that undertow, they are there. There's always going to be an undertow. And some days it'll be calm. And some days that baby's under there. And if you step into the deep water, it's going to yank you. So you better be ready for it. Bring your scuba diving equipment. Sending you light, love, healing, abundance, prosperity, health, wealth, beautiful relationships, and most of all, your relationship gateways opening up to the one source of all love. You are unlimited, all love, loved unconditionally, just waiting to give you everything. Receive it. Namaste.